Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you my new coloring book by Maria Trolle. I have the Dutch edition called Jaargetijden. Again, it's a white one. This is the back of the book. I think the original title is Arstider, but I'm not sure if that's pronounced the correct way. So it's seasons. I'm sure there will be an English version later. Here's some information about the book, about the seasons, and then we start with spring. So the snow is melting, but it's still cold, but there are branches that are getting the willow thingies. There's a bird on the nest. Here we already have some flowers, and there's a witch on a broom. The birds are flying in. Crocus. And with chicks and tulips. Forget-me-nots. This is about the calimero. A ladybug. This is for Easter. Did I miss one? No. The paper of this one is really thick. I think the Easter bunny, cleaning, I think, or watering the plants, something like that. He's just going on a broom. The rooster, bunny with eggs and narcissus, flowers. A little fox watching the moon or the sun, I don't know. Love this one, like it. Cat on the table, so the garden is getting ready for the summer. And I think here we are in the summer, or going to summer, with flowers, going out without a coat, so must be nice weather. Watering the plants. Yeah, it is definitely summer with ice cream. It's the house again. The trees are flowering. Strawberries. He has a big strawberry. Love this one. I think she is a kind of a mermaid because I think the hair is water with boats and the seagulls. Picking flowers, a little bouquet. Bugs in a jar. A little mermaid. It reminds me of another picture in another book. Not with this around, but with a little mermaid in a lake. So the counter of a holiday, more mermaids. And maybe this is a fall page, the leaves are falling down. Getting mushrooms, that's forbidden here in the Netherlands. You are not allowed to pick mushrooms in the wild. More mushrooms, so this is definitely autumn. Bit of a Halloween page, poison again, something trapped in there. Wind, pumpkins, and a funny little guy. Selling pumpkins and candle in here. They have costumes on, so definitely Halloween. A pumpkin house, mushrooms, scary forest with a little Red Riding Hood. Little fairies there are like bugs. Day of the Dead. sort of skull mods. I don't know the name. But I think something like this exists in real life. They are going trick or treat. And this is all the stuff they collected. And some ghosts. I'm going to dive in. And then we go into winter because there's snow and there's an owl with posts. Oh, that's a nice page. Snow around the house. Little castle. Ice Queen. She's breathing very cold air. Ice skating. This is a nice one. I love this one. This is okay too. Winter house, winter tree. Birds with presents. And here's that little fox again. He's looking at Santa. Another ice skating ring in a big city. Could be New York maybe. Sitting with a hot cocoa in the window, looking outside. It's snowing. And I think this is the same tree trunk we saw in the beginning, but now it's with snow. And she has a big apple. Something Christmas tree. Baking Christmas cookies. Decorations. Cute little mouse on top. For the Christmas fair. And I think, at first I thought it was bubbles, but I think these are oranges and these are cloves, and you put the cloves into the oranges and then you put a ribbon around it because they smell so nice. We do that over here in the Netherlands too, and I think maybe in Germany and maybe in Scandinavia, I don't know. I don't know if you do that in England, in the UK or in the US, but I think that's what this is because they really look like cloves. Yeah, I think these are oranges. And then there's a page to test your pencils or other stuff. This one is double-sided, so alcohol markers is not a good idea. It is pretty thick paper. What I do think is that in her latest book, her work is getting more simple, more open spaces, bigger spaces to color. Like I said with the Christmas book, more like the cute and cozy books. I personally preferred her earlier books. I'm not saying this is a bad book. There are some pages that I like, but I think it's definitely going in a different direction. A little more like a children's coloring book. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's definitely different. So I hope you like my flip through. Thank you for watching. Maybe till next time. Bye for now.